Hi, this is Marti Hampton with RE/MAX One Realty, and the most frequently asked question that I receive constantly is, how do I sell my house for the highest amount of money in any real estate market? And that's what today's video is all about. And it's really a good question because our home is often our biggest asset, so it makes sense to hire an agent that has a strong business plan and a strategy to help you sell your home for the best price possible. And that's not always the case. But if your goal is to sell your home for the highest price possible, here's some tips and some things that we do that will help you achieve that goal. The first thing I would say is, if you want to sell for the highest price, start early. Make a plan early. I'm working with many people that want to sell their home before the end of this year. I'm working with another group that is preparing their home for market early next year. So starting well in advance of when you want to do this will allow you to do things like a pre-inspection. It will allow you to do the neutralization and the decluttering that's absolutely critical for professional photography. We use a stager, we use a professional photographer to make a fantastic presentation for your home, but it can't overcome strong paint. You know, lavender and yellow and pink are just not that great on the computer when somebody's making that critical decision whether or not they're going to see your home. So the neutralization, I think, is a really smart tip. Then I would also say to work with an agent that understands real estate, that the timing of real estate is really critical. The ebb and flow of the market. There's certain weekends you don't put your house on the market. But even more than that, you don't want your house to appear as an older listing. So the first month, 2 months that your house is on the market is absolutely critical, because the worst thing that can happen if you want to sell your house for the highest amount is to log up what we in the industry call long days on the market, because you never have that advantage of being a fresh new listing. So treat that very carefully. And that goes along with my next tip, which is to work with somebody that understands that your home must make a grand entrance to the marketplace. Do not allow a realtor just to enter your house in MLS, and that's what most real estate agents offer. You've got to gather momentum. You have to build awareness. You have to fill the room with possible buyers. That's the way that we can help you attain the highest price. And the last thing I would say is, of course, price your home correctly. I think that there's a statement that you could say to any realtor, and if it's a test, and if that realtor is a competent, really savvy, good, strong realtor, this will strike fear in the heart of that realtor. And it usually comes in the context of a conversation about pricing your home. And the price will be laid out, and then the homeowner will say back, but you know, it only takes one buyer. Well, the truth is, to get top dollar for your home, it takes every possible buyer to see your home, to see other buyers interested in your home, and to see the interest that we can create. Actually, we do it through comingverysoon.com. When they see the interest that we can create through that strategy, which is sometimes 300, 400, 500 people viewing your home before you ever open the doors, buyers then feel confident and comfortable and actually motivated to bring you their best offer. So you never get a second chance at a first impression. That's what you want to do when you sell. When your goal is to sell your house for the highest amount possible, you absolutely have to make a stellar first impression, and we can help you with that if that's your goal. Be in contact with us. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks. Bye-bye.